welcome back to the channel. My name is Anna, and welcome back to another video. I want to just go ahead and put this out there right now. This video I wasn't expecting to do. Well, something along the lines I wasn't expecting to do. I was checking out the Master Duel game that just came out. My friend last night mentioned that the game was coming out. He had already downloaded it onto his Switch, so this morning I downloaded it onto mine, as well as my friend and YouTuber friend Ghosty Crow sent me the link to this video saying, you need to talk about this. Well, as always, I always talk about something that's something interesting, especially if it's in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. This is the Master Duel launch trailer, and as I'm talking about this game, I have already started playing it. I have gotten through almost the first set of the where is it? I'm doing this for my Switch because I've been playing it on my Switch since this morning. I have gone through almost the majority of the dual strategy solo game, and I like to say that this game is a really interesting one to boot, but I will give more of my thoughts in just a minute after we take a look at the trailer. So let's go ahead and look. I've already recorded the announcement trailer for this game a while back. I remember me doing this one alongside the Rush Duel video game that also came out earlier this year or last year. I can't remember which it is. I didn't actually get it yet. Yeah, this is the definitive video game, if you want to call it that. This is very much a better take on the Duel platform. And it far outweighs everything. Yeah, event tournaments, a format of thing to determine what to do in. Yes. The decks got a lot to it. You can purchase decks as is. And build your own deck, obviously. No, you can dismantle cards, craft the cards you want. Build the strongest deck. Nice, you can craft cards. Didn't think this was a crafting sort of game. You got the tutorials, which is very important because any tutorial you usually play, or even practice rounds, will get in-game currency for this game. And the more you play with in-game currency, is best to have it hacked out. It is good. LP her into the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Really nice. That's what these solo games are. It's really good. It's good for you though. And the shop has got the most best stuff. I've gotten the master pack. I've gotten each of the new packs that they got right now in the shop. I will tell you more about that after this. New card packs may appear. Oh, interesting. You got accessories on the duels. Cat. You get new battlefield. Card sleeves, getting character character mate. Yes, it has been evolving for 20 years. Nice. Yes. Yes, as for that, I want to explain a bit more about the games itself. Again, as it already showed, the in-game currency does a lot for the game and gives you a lot of different things to get. There's also a duel pass that, because this is a free-to-play game, it's basically the more you do in the game, the more currency you can get. And if you're first playing the game, you definitely want to use the currency you get at the beginning of the game to get the duel pass, because the duel pass will help you get a lot more currency as you play. Because as I started playing, as I basically did the tutorial and did everything, you get at least 1,000 or so. You get at least 1,000 doing the practice, doing the tutorial itself. You get at least 1,000 gems to start with, and if you do the shop, for me, I got one of each of the card packs, and then I bought the dual pass, because the dual pass, I wanted to see what it offers for the game, because depending on the kind of game you get and these free-to-play games, there's always good stuff in a dual pass. If you've played Fortnite or if you've played Paladins, you know this kind of stuff when it comes to the passes, the battle passes, basically. But this is a dual pass, so it's the more you do, the more stuff you rack up, the more cards you can get. And at this point, I'd like to say I've racked up 6,530 gems in the short span of just a couple hours. I've literally started playing since I woke up this morning at 3 in the morning, and frickin' got that much accumulated through practice duels and the missions that you get in the game. Again, because this is a free-to-play game, there's also in-game currency where you can purchase it with real-world money. Though, in my opinion, if you just do the dual pass the very beginning when you play this game, you won't really need to put real-world money towards this thing, because let's face it, you don't really need it at this point. I would have loved to show you guys what I have been doing progress-wise on the computer as well, because this is also on the Steam, this is also on the PS4, this is also mobile, and it's also on the Switch. I don't know if it's on the Xbox though, my bad, because I don't have an Xbox, but I would have loved to show you guys my progress per my computer or per my PS4, but at the current problem, Konami and its URL link for the data transfer is not really set up yet. As you can see on my screen right now, I literally tried to access it right before I made this video, but it is not ready for the setup yet for you to make a Konami ID so you can do the data transfer. Sadly, that kind of throws a wrench in everything I was gonna do with you guys. So I can't really show you what I have, but I will be able to show you through my webcam, which I will probably switch to finish off the rest of this video, because you guys gotta see some of the stuff in this, as well as what I've gotten so far. Again, I want to show you all this because this is very interesting for me. I kind of like this game, so I will be right back. Okay guys, so back to what I was saying about the game in general. As you can see, this is your main menu for the game. Sorry if you can't really see it, let me see frame rate. As you can see, this is what the game looks like as you start out already. This is the main menu of the game, and as you as you finish doing the practice and everything, this is your solo mode that shows everything that you play. So you got tutorial, you got the dual strategy, you got the absolute monarch, which is one of the first levels of the game, warrior of the 6 elemental lords. You got these to start out with, and so far I have gotten through almost the vast majority of dual strategy. See, I have 2 duels left before I finish it, and I've already done all the practice on here as well. And as you can also see on my main menu, or if I can get all the way to my main menu, I have accumulated, you can't really, I don't think you'll be able to see it very well, but as you can see, there is in-game purchases for this game. I don't think it's really necessary, because if you do the dual pass, it's very generous with how you play the game. It's very generous in that mind. Like, literally, the minute I bought the dual pass, I'm literally racking up a lot of gems as is. It's like, if you can't really see that number up there, though I don't think you can really see it, right there in the corner, you can't really see it, it says 6,530 gems. That's how much I have for this game alone. This game gives you a lot for what it's doing, and I think it's a lot better than a lot of games, especially Duel Links. This is much better than Duel Links. It's more accessible than Duel Links, as in where you would only be able to play Duel Links either on your phone or on the computer. This one's more accessible, especially for people who don't really touch mobile games and don't really care for playing on their computers, or let alone even have computers. Like, I literally just unlocked a new pack right here. I literally got a bonus pack right here, the Legacy pack. So this is a pack, because I got tickets. I just unlocked all these tickets doing the dual pass. I can literally show you guys what I get with this, because I haven't even looked at this yet. This is brand new. I'm just looking at this at the shop right now. Let's see. I get 2 cards, but I have gotten Gunbara Lancer and DD Vice Typhon. See, as you can see, they give great detail on the cards. Big fat description of the cards, so you're not fucking trying to squint while reading them. These look very good for this. It's very good. In fact, the cards I got, again, this game gives you accessories. This game gives you a lot of stuff that you can mess with and basically personalize your own thing. In fact, right now, 2 of the structure decks you can get right now, besides the ones that you can start out with, the ones you start out with picking after you finish the tutorial, you get either a carbon copy of Kaiba's dragon deck, a carbon copy of Yusei's deck with his junk machines, and a carbon copy of Yusaku's deck with his link monsters. Those are the only options you get. There's not an option for Xyz or even a fusion deck. So, well, a fusion deck is technically Kaiba's deck. I don't really call that much of a fusion deck, because Kaiba played it like it was fucking nothing. So it's like, you're playing this one as fucking nothing. To me, it's not much of a fusion deck, because it's from the original era of Duel Monsters. If you wanted to do an original era Duel Monster deck, you would have gone with a deck that relies on rituals rather than fusions, because Duel Monsters introduced fusions less than they did rituals. Rituals were more prominent to me, at least in Duel Monsters. At least to me, it felt like rituals were more prominent in Duel Monsters than fusions were. Because I can't recall a lot of fusions being used, so that's another thing. But again, as for accessories, you get these little mate characters that appear on that appear on the opposite ends of the dueling board. Basically, you start out with one. I just don't know which one it is. I had to see if you can find it. You also can pick out a different dueling field. Like there's Foreign Capital, Volcano, Gear Town, and Ritual Cage right now. And then for the mage, you get Ash Blossom, Ancient Gear Wyvern, Cyber Dragon, Infinite, Boral Load Dragon, and Dark Magician. And as for Protector Sleeves, you get all these variant types for this as well. You get the Protector Silver, the Trishula, Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon, Ash Blossom, Gear Town, and Link Black. And then for icons, you get different icons for your profile for this game as well. I think those are a little unnecessary. And then you get the Duel Pass, which is the gold. This is the gold variation for right now. That's the startup. And then you also get these bundle deals that are also interesting. These are... I haven't really looked into this because I didn't really want to check this out. I'm guessing this gives you a lot of card packs as well as a premium thing. But right now, for the normal packs, this is Stalwart Force, Revival of Legends, and of course the Master Pack. The Master Pack being the main pack of the game, which gives you the most blended stuff. But let's see. I haven't really gone to where you do the deck stuff because I haven't really looked at the cards I got. Then again, well, the two decks you get is the starting deck, which is basically a World Chalice deck, if you want to call it that, because it runs a lot of World Chalice monsters. And the deck you pick after the tutorial is over. In my case, I picked Power of the Dragon because I thought it was interesting. Now, if you create the deck, you get to see a lot. You probably get to see a lot of the cards you got. And I actually did not get a lot of cards yet so far because of all the games I've seen. Well, all the cards I have seen. Let's see. Well, nope. I want to see if you can access all your cards at once. But let's see. It's probably through your thing itself. Let's see. Because of your profile. No, it's your profile. You get to edit it. Again, you got the little... I don't remember what this one is. Rescue Bunny or something like that. And this is the mate you get. So you can change your name, change your icon, change your frame, change your title, change your mate. Yes, it is Rescue Rabbit. And then change the monster art. Oh, that's a little different. I've never seen the monster art before. But yeah, the list of cards I've got. I'll have to read it because these are the cards I've gotten from the dual packs. And that's the stuff I gotten. Sadly, you can't really look at the cards you've attained without creating a new deck. So I'm just going to have to read them off here because you guys can't really see them, and there's no way for me to make it any bigger. So, from what I've gotten so far for the new stuff, I've gotten Reinforcements of the Army. That's one of the cards you get in doing the duels and everything. I got Marmitting Captain, Monster Reborn, Regenki, Alumi Raj, Auto Rocket Dragon, Ultrageist Pixel, Shadow Construct, Ace Elisir, the Invoker of Madness, Packet Swap, Dryton Nova, Enemy Controller, Bitron, I got 2 of those, Junk Forward, Code Generator, Synchron Explorer, Scrap Iron Statue, I got 2 of those as well, Recoded Alive, Exodius the Ultimate Forbidden Lord, Solar Wind Jammer, Cyber Pharaohs, Blackluster Soldier, and Double Bite Dragon, Abyss Script Romantic Terror, Ghost Trick Vanish, Infinite Light, and those are the cards that I got from the 3 card packs that I picked up, plus the bonus pack I got, which had Gunbar Lancer and DD Vice Typhon. Those are the cards I've gotten so far. I haven't really tried to do extra yet because I'm still playing the game as is. It's still fresh, it's still new, but at this point, again, because of the fact that Konami has not set up the dual transfer yet, you basically want to pick where you want to play this the most. For me, it'd probably be either on the Switch, PS4, or my computer, but the problem is, without the data transfer, it really kind of sucks because you can't really keep up the progress in one version of the game and then having to either start a brand new one or continue where you left off in another one. To me, it makes it kind of hard, but if you want where you have various options of what to pick from, like say, oh, you have, again, you're like me, you have it on the Switch, the PS4, and Steam. Well, what you can do with that is I'll pick one that has the Dragon deck, I'll pick one that has the Junk deck, and then I'll pick one that has the Link deck. That way you have 3 different ways of trying the game out and still being able to use different decks at the same time. Like, you got that option down as well. And you can make it any way you want as well, especially with the odds of getting different cards out of different things. The only problem is if you start a new game, you can't really transfer over the progress you have from another one to the current one you're playing, because in my case, it might override what you're currently doing in that game. So best keep your options careful on this, because it might screw you up almost. But as you can see, these are the missions that you also get. This is a lot of the stuff. You get it for live. You get it for also spectating live duels, winning ranked duels. Dueling a ranked duels, or you're even winning them. And then you got the login stuff as well per day. But apparently, as you log in per day, the amount goes down, but it also gives you a thing on it. Log in 1 account per day. So if you have like several different accounts, or if it's all different, it might not be good to do that. But then you also got these unlimited missions, which is the lifetime stuff. You get when solo duels, you get stuff for removing your opponent's card, activating an effect of a card in the grave. You got special summon a monster in the grave. Basically, you're getting all this alongside it. Activate a trap, activate a spell, special summon a monster, and you get the duel and almost increased duel level, because I've done it 3 times. That's why I got that duel ticket, because I increased my duel level. The more you increase your duel level, the more stuff you're gonna get. Again, this game is very giving. on currency, like literally 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 levels, you get nothing but currency. So this game is very generous with the currency buildup. It's not hard to rack up all the currency, especially if you're doing duels. And the one important thing that this game likes to do with you is that uh uh you got that. You even got the forbidden and limited list. But what this game does, it gives you a lot of leniency on currency and everything. There's a lot of games that really aren't good at giving leniency on currency, because I've seen it where I've had to purchase on play to win games to get currency just to do a battle pass or a pass in general, because the game never awards you frequently with the currency. Usually in games like that, the currency only comes from daily logins, which if it is a big pain in the butt if you're specifically trying to get something and it has a time limit on it. So basically you're screwed unless you put in the money to do so. But this game, again, it's very lenient with the currency amount. It's 6,000 already, you guys. That's pretty lenient on currency. You'll probably never run out. Then again, when a lot of your currency goes to getting extra card packs, trying to build up all those cards so you can make your own deck. Unless you're like me, I'm just gonna try and use the structured deck as long as possible, because even the practice deck is pretty handy. It's got its own good cards too. I kind of like that as well. But yeah, keep at it with this kind of game. It's really good. Though I don't know when Konami's gonna get the data transfer fixed so we can change it up between the things. And I haven't dueled against anyone yet, so I can't give I can't really give an opinion on that. But here's also one last thing before I end this video. Here is the data pass. Well, here's the duel pass. This is what the duel pass looks like. And let's see what goes on. Each day you get something different, because again, there's a normal route and then there's the gold route, which is the gold route is what I got. Tomorrow I get 20 gold. Next day I would get 8 SR stuff. I don't know what that is. I get R later. And the 5th day you are another 20 and N SR. I don't know what those are. If you know what those mean, tell me, because I fucking don't know what NR, UR, SR. Is that like super rare, normal, and ultra rare, and just plain rare? I think that's what it kind of means. But yeah, you get a bunch of these, and this goes on again because it says 74 days. You do this every day for that long. But the thing with this is, with the normal route, it only goes up to 50 days. In the gold route, it goes up to 74 days, and you keep obtaining all this stuff as well as for daily stuff as well. It keeps going and going and going, and by God, that's a lot of stuff. And then at the very end, you get the mate for Pot of Greed. You get that as your mate for your board. So that's what you get at the very end. Though in this case it goes to 100, Though I don't know how you get to 100 from that, unless this is talking about your grade or your level. But let's see, what is a duel pass? This is going to give the information on a duel pass. Duel passes allow you to collect points during ranked duels and event duels, with which you can then exchange for various items. They are available as Duel Pass, Normal Pass, and Duel Pass Gold. Please note that Duel Passes have expiration dates. Rewards that you have not collected before their expiration will automatically be collected when you open the Duel Pass screen. Rewards unable to be collected will be sent to your gift box. If you do not claim your rewards during the allotted time, you won't be able to claim them. You only have a month to claim your rewards after the Duel Pass expires. If you obtain a Duel Pass Gold, you'll be able to collect all the rewards up until your current grade at that point in time. Duel Pass points, you will be able to obtain the following amount of points after each ranked duel and event duel. Compete in a duel, 50 to 100 points. Win a duel, 120. You will not obtain Duel Pass points if you surrender a duel. So this is basically what you need to know about a Duel Pass. Basically, if you play very well for a good period of time, you can rack up all this stuff. I am not aware of what these Duel Passes are, but to be fair, it's only 600 gold, and with how much currency you can rack up, this is pretty basic stuff that you won't really need unless you want to do it for purposes. I just bought it because I didn't know what it was. I thought it gave you more currency or anything like that, but that's basically what it seems to be. And to be fair, I think that's pretty interesting as is. So yeah, this game's gonna be pretty good from what it looks like. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is basically my thoughts on this game, as well as showing you guys the actual trailer for this game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.